Put It By The Wall is the number one podcast nowhere in the world.
So, nah, I mean, at least that is where they come to be inspired and motivated, my brother.
Okay, you're not lying. You're not lying.
Amen.
Welcome back to another episode of Put It By The Wall, the podcast where we talk about stuff to get you inspired and make you feel like you can take over the world.
Amen.
Stuff to make you smile and stuff in general. I am your host, Kurt.
I'm not in.
And today we've got a great guest. We've got a TikTok legend in the house.
Nah, don't say TikTok
No, brother.
legend.
No.
Don't say TikTok legend.
You know what this
TikTok
A
legend.
local
Okay,
superstar.
Let's say this. You know what they say? Give the people's flowers while they lie.
100%.
In for us, you a local legend. Everybody or most people know you. Anybody that follows TikTok and it does that kind of thing and loves social media, they will know about Burger, Facebook, and all those other kind of.
Yeah, no, rather say social media.
Okay, yeah. Okay, the social media
There
legend,
we go.
Mr. King Burger.
Yes. Respect.
How are you,
I
sir?
don't this so far.
Bluetooth. On the Bluetooth. Yeah.
Mental high fives. How you doing? First of all,
I'm blessed, my bro, man. How are you guys?
Just going on as it's going on. But we're actually very happy.
yeah. We say we very happy, almost like we're a couple.
Because we in a relationship, my guy.
Yeah,
We are in a relationship.
We're in a
Definitely,
relationship.
definitely.
So,
But just make sure that it's 50-50.
Ja, nee.
As
Hij heeft iets boe, ik heb iets
En-
onder.
Nah, I don't
And
mean it
that's
in
what
that.
100% non-sexual.
I don't mean it in that sense, man. I
Is
mean,
what
like,
it is.
You know, with the work ethic, make sure it's 50-50.
Nah,
Yeah, no, definitely.
We on that. Yeah, we have.
Sometimes in certain areas we'll have it where I'm lacking a bit and he picks it up for me.
I'll
And
be
it
correct
reminds
you
me-
immediately.
That's where Kijk, that's the policy here.
That's a rule, yeah.
That's a rule here. That if you make a mistake, we call you out immediately. Because we rather say, Kijk, we'll rather tell you here than someone else tell you on the outside. So it's like, you know, sometimes you go out to the house and then you maybe have a sticky snot on your nose.
Yeah, nobody want to tell you.
Now, no one say nothing and you're walking all the time outside and everybody's looking at your nose.
Is the groen hier in die sit?
Other than that, how are you doing, man?
Nah, I'm good. I'm blessed, man, bro.
The family, the baby.
Nah, they want it, but doing it since I have to make sure they are before I do anything.
And the sleeping. Because that can
Nah,
be.
Gaggy, I sleep right through.
Speaking,
I don't wake up in the middle of the night, man, bro. My wife does that. You know, in the beginning stages when you have a newborn and then you very vigilant. But now, she's 8 months.
Okay,
Mommy
yeah,
can
so she
handle
can
it.
sleep, she can
Yeah.
sleep through, yeah.
Mommy can handle it, so if she wake up like once or twice, it's fine. Mommy got you.
You know what I always say? I don't have the boobs. Sinjay. And baby
Nah,
must
but
wanna
I don't have a boo baby.
Is it?
Oh.
I got the bottle baby.
So she found the
Lucky
loophole.
man.
I got the bottle baby.
So the boobies is still yours, technically.
It's still mine. It's still in good shape.
I lost mine, but
It's still in good shape.
I
bro.
lost mine. I'm sitting and
see,
waiting.
With my son, no? When we had my son, and then we didn't want to put the boo baby because that was at the time where I was just blowing up, and I know I'm gonna be all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's hard to put the baby by maybe my mother, for example, and that baby is on the boob. But when he's on the bottle, nah, you can go
Put
to
him
your
in
oma. Go to your oma. It's
Spend the day.
alright.
You have a little more freedom.
Yeah, a little more, yeah. Not a lot, just a little.
A little bit.
But that little bit counts for a lot.
Yeah, it does. But I've had situations where I have nobody to look after him. Nah, you go with me, bro.
100%.
You and your mommy, you
Are
go
you
with
talking
me.
about your boy now?
Yeah, I'm
The
talking about my
elder
boy.
one.
I haven't had a gig. Okay, I did have one with my daughter, but I've had it like late at night. I didn't have a gig late at night with my daughter.
Okay.
Can I ask you this? I just want to jump into something quickly. Would you consider yourself successful? I know we're like just jumping into that end of it. Since and sorry, I just want to say this finish. The reason why I'm asking you this question, because you seem like you have it together, man.
Because I've trained myself, man, to keep it together. Especially when you do interviews, like there's a lot of people when they do interviews, then you hear throughout the interview
100%.
because they did not train themselves to have conversations with people. So I might seem like I have it together, but I'm not successful. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. Let's say, let me rather say like it. I have some type of success. I've got the followers. I've got the recognition, but I'm nowhere near the money. You understand what I'm saying?
It should be. Yeah.
Where it should be, yeah. And that's going to take time, and that's something that I understand. Sinjay. But you have to prepare yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah, you must have
You
must have those little skills.
It's like learning to drive. You're not gonna get it right the first time, but eventually it's gonna be smooth out. So I have the personality down for now, and I will just get better in
And
progress.
evolve when need be.
When needed.
Yes, like evolution.
Beautiful explanation.
That's quite profound.
But sometimes with like with the podcast and stuff now, like we were doing everything at the point, like we've got some people helping us now with certain things, and pardon me, people taking care of certain stuff. It's a little bit, pardon me, it's way easier now than, would you say?
Yeah,
I would say.
it does get easier because the moment you start building a team and everybody has set jobs or set tasks that they need to do to achieve whatever you want to achieve, it becomes a lot more easier. Like the same with my social media journey. I don't want to edit all day.
Yo, bro.
It's tedious.
You are there now. I don't want to edit all day. The moment you get somebody that can edit the stuff for you, when you do something professional, it becomes so much easier. Because I've had the conversation with people that I work with, and I tell them, I just want to be the face.
I mean, that would be.
It's not, no, but it's not like I can't do the work.
Yeah.
I can do the work.
I just don't want to.
I just don't want to.
Yeah.
Because would you say that it takes a little bit of the creativity away also?
When
The fact that you need to be all over the show and spread yourself.
yeah, it does because now you have to manage your time a certain way because you need to do certain things at a certain time. So now you say, for example, you're filming 3 videos for the day, maybe it's professional videos for companies or brands. You're not gonna knock it out the park in the first week. I can tell you that because one thing that I've learned and one thing that I still need to work on is overthinking when I'm editing.
Yeah.
And I've did sketches that is like, it looks more cinematic than funny. And then I send it away first to Plasna, shout out to Plasna. And then he has looked at it and then he tell me, "My bro, comedy is supposed to be raw, not cinematic."
Yeah.
I see.
Now you see? So
small lessons in everywhere. No?
I didn't even look at it in that way now.
yeah,
I didn't even
the stuff is
think
deep.
about it.
Once you dive into social media and understand how it works and what works for you, it becomes easier over time.
As you build the habit
But
now.
you need to make mistakes.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to know, no? How did you start? Because one day one day I looked on TikTok and I saw King Burger everywhere.
I'm all over the show.
Every single way.
So I met Maya because of my passion for music and I saw the way he did things and everybody was like, "My bro, speel my number op die radio." You know that face, Castle.
Yeah.
You were in that. We just want our music to play on the radio. But now while everybody was pushing him to do that for them, I looked at something different. I saw, no, this is a nice guy enjoying himself, making content and stuff like that. And then more frequently, we would have meetups. Or not meetups, have interviews on his show on Bush Radio. And then I get to go home with him. I take him home. Then we have conversations. Then, hey, let's make a video, whatever. And I kind of like just fell in love with how free he is, man.
Building rapport with him.
But I didn't have the courage because, you know, people judge you on social media. But I didn't have the courage in the beginning just to like put myself out there. So
we've been there. We've felt it there.
It's a beginning stage. It's a phase. It's going to happen. You're going to be afraid. So eventually I built the courage. I started making sketches, but it went nowhere. But then COVID happened. And you were trapped inside.
And that was some kind of silver lining.
You spent more time on your cell phone than you actually did conversating with somebody that's in your house.
That's in your house. That's locked down with you, 100%.
You understand? So I just needed something to vent. I started making videos of myself on TikTok, and then the next thing you know,
I blew
up, yeah.
Blew up like massively.
Tying into the early successes, or maybe not successes, but the early part of King Burger and that kind of thing, and the music journey. You just reminded me of this now. I just want to dive into one of your first songs that was successful. That was fucking shocked me. Sorry for the word, but that's really how much I was shocked because we were recording there.
You know why it shocked him? Let me tell you. So we've known each other for a long time musically, and I was in the recording studio with him and Slang, and we did a song. And when I told them in the studio, you know what, guys, I want to do house.
Oh, no, what's that? Right?
He laughed. He laughed. You know,
I was crying of the laugh, but I'm not gonna lie. I was crying of the laugh.
But now you see, when you dive into something, you need to start to understand how it works. The same with music, social media is the same thing. You just need to understand how it works and then what you need to do. But what I did was I took a look at the people. They don't listen to rap.
They don't listen to rap.
If
Especially
you go to the yard, you're gonna go drink a paar beer. They don't listen to rap. They listen
want
to
that
house.
funk
They listen
and house,
to jumpy music. They listen to
Mm.
party music. And that's why I said I want to do house. And then I made the caca song I've ever made. But it blew.
Mm.
And if I just had the education behind how to make money with it. Okay, I did make money with it. I went on the road. Since I did shows almost every weekend, but that time it was cut money, like 350 just. But I figured, yeah, it's 350. I don't have. I don't have money. No, somebody's gonna give me money. So I made the caca song ever, and till today I regret it actually. That specific song only. Yo, did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened.
I listened to the record. If I listened to the record today,
not, and the word sounded also,
it wasn't mixed to a part. It wasn't. It was just not it.
I'm gonna tell you now.
As part of the journey.
When I did listen to the song, no. Again, like now, a while back, when I listened to the song, I was thinking, is this the same song? Like, is it this song? Like, is it this?
Bro.
I was like, is it this song?
The origin of the song is, we did a show at what is that church's name there opposite? You look. You know where it is now? So, yeah, that church we did a gig there, DJ Keenan and whatever. So I went door to door selling tickets and whatever, and we made a success. But I just trick me now because by
with the suit on.
Nah, it's not a suit.
Oh no.
But anyway, so we were on the dance floor and we're pouring alcohol and whatever, we're drinking, having a nice time. But now, for some reason, they were taking long to pour this one woman. And she's like, hey, homie, not, man.
And that's what I was saying.
Homie, not, man. And I was like, the next day, we're smoking hookah. You remember I had a space in the back of my mommy's yard?
Yes.
I had a studio one side and I had a bedroom one side.
Yes.
And then we were smoking hookah there and then I got this beat and I was like, homie, not. And right then and there, I did it. And you know, I don't write the stuff down.
Yeah.
I just go.
Off the dome.
So I can tell you, I don't like to write it down because the music should give you a feel, man.
Whatever comes to mind, it must give you that. Mind,
must give you a feel.
I like it. I like that.
And there is times where, in my days when I used to make music, where you sit in the studio and you just can't think of anything. Like we even had something where you was like, nah, this was not it. Just go home and come back tomorrow.
The vibe isn't there. Yeah.
And then the next day I smashed it.
At that time, I was still busy making beats and making music and stuff at the time, and I had a little modest studio setup in the house.
Nah, but you had one of the best studio setups.
I did. I had a decent mic and I had some
when you
nice studio monitors.
Remember when you came to bed, you saw my setup. He's like, "What the fuck is this?" I had a Mursa mixer, a laptop, my C1 mic, and fucking high speakers. The first time I saw speakers was by you. You had one of the best setups.
And my sound was good,
expensive.
Yeah.
You had a road, mic.
And I sold everything as like a package deal. Just sold everything together. But I was going through like a bad time.
Yeah, but I also went through a bad time because
we've all been there.
We've all been through something because like one day I just decided, you know what, the fucking music is not working. I also sold my equipment. But then I realized I actually don't want to be the engineer. I just want to be the artist.
You just want to be the face.
I just want to go record and then I want to leave.
And then I want to see the music.
But now the thing is when you mix, and you can relate to this, it takes long to mix and master music. It takes very long. And I've sat with music for days, for weeks. It still hasn't come out because something is not sounding right.
Damn.
And it's like something that other people...
critic.
That's why doctors make the worst patients.
Yeah, because you want to self-medicate. Yeah. Now I know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing.
Look, we had what... I'm gonna move on from this now. I just want to tell the story. So yeah, Bug, as you were saying, so he tells us, we're in studio and he tells us, look here, he's gonna make house music, and I'm canning myself.
I'm like, he's almost hip hop.
Like what bullshit. Anyway, so there was always this feud, not feud, but like house and hip hop, house and hip hop. In any case, so I'm moving around in the area at home by my cousin, well, not at home, but in the retreat and wherever. And I'm just hearing the light is playing. Oh my, not everywhere.
Is that the song?
Oh my, not. Oh my, altijd not.
Is that-
That's just that guy. And then
that was me. That was
so
me.
listen to this. So I'm sitting there. I'm listening. I'm like, I can't fucking wait to see Burger again because I am down now. I'm canning. I'm laughing for me now.
Yeah.
Because so we go shoot a music video one day. Don't know if you remember this. We go
I
shoot.
remember.
We go shoot a music video in Lavendale. Lavendale Retreat, and I don't know where else we shot.
You were on Signal Hill also.
And on Signal Hill, yeah, I was shooting that video for Holding Me Down. And this girl was in the car, and Burger came around, and Burger was sitting. So we all were just chilling in the car, drinking, and like planning our next shot and whatever. Or maybe we were done shooting the music video. And this girl is keeping talk about oh my nut and what. And then I heard that she was talking about Sears or somewhere that she was, where the song was playing. And
Oh, you
and
talking
then
about Amy Brown?
yeah. So
Yeah.
she was talking about the song, and then I was like, "Yes, the man sitting man."
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy fuck!" And she
But
stays
now,
like,
but
on
now
that
look
side.
at this plot twist, no? And then years later, he wanted to jump into Amapiano.
Yeah, I
And then I
remember.
made some-
He was first making the
And who
beats.
was the guy? I was like, my bro, just send me
Bring-
something.
bring-
Let me do something.
Bring
for
some
us.
pizza.
But there's like that was a Moorse song.
That
It
was
a
a-
Moses song. That's
it
why
was
I
even-
say,
wasn't it a
if I
taxi?
had the education I have now, then I would have.
Wasn't there a taxi that also had "Oh my nut" on?
There was
Yeah.
a taxi that I
And I was like, that also was like fucking Burger.
Plus, now also made Homena t-shirts, and a lot of people
It
thought
was
that it was
everywhere.
his.
Is it?
Yeah,
It was
but that
everywhere.
number
It was
quick.
literally everywhere.
I'm thinking back now. That
It
shit
was
was.
everywhere.
That time I used to drive for work. Everywhere you heard, every
I
taxi's playing it. Every smoky was
Mm.
playing it. In every pick and pay also. I heard it on the radio also.
Mm.
I lick a few times.
Yeah, but even with the education, but that time, if I had this education, I would have made like a crore.
Mm.
But now today, with the streaming and all of that, there's no
Mm.
money in music anymore, man. I mean, me and Slang have a record. Is over. I'm gonna show you the stats. 250,000 streams. I made like $3 or $4, bro.
That's terrible, my guy.
Terrible money, bro.
That is just the music industry.
There's more people going viral now.
You see,
yeah.
it's easy to go viral now, but back in the day, we had BBM and Bluetooth, man, bro. That's how that song moved. It didn't move via the internet. Because I remember way back when we used to use a site called Data File Host.
Oh yeah, we used to send
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
to each
yeah.
other like that.
Like
yeah.
that. And
Taking
by
your
that
man
time,
back now, yeah.
me seeing 100,000 downloads, I was like, holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
But it was free
But
downloads.
it was way bigger than that.
Mm.
It was
Yeah.
way bigger.
Now it was
than that.
definitely way bigger. Than.
It was all over Cape Town.
I'm very sure that song went international also. I saw a few
There
men. I
was-
saw a
there-
few
so
men
few people on YouTube.
in Amsterdam. They played. There was a DJ that had it in his set in
It made a few.
even Korea. I saw this.
It made a few rounds on local radio also in mixes,
Yeah.
but because it didn't sample all the stuff and all
Yeah,
of that.
and
I
all
got-
the
Yeah.
all the legalities behind it. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were young and dumb. We just trying to have fun. I was still finding myself playing around with sounds. I still am. It's because I'm very experimental, especially when it comes to music.
Mm.
You don't want to be stuck in the same lane forever.
Yeah.
100%.
You need to
yeah.
evolve and need to figure out how to
Mm.
do. Sometimes you want to speak to a different audience also.
Yeah.
So I can give you something where you're gonna sit by a window, the rain is falling,
Just-
you're gonna think about your life. But at the same time, it's like, you know what, ik ga nou een kuskoep.
And
En ik
then-
ga burgers en numbers spelen en ons gaat zo. You know?
So adaptable.
Yeah.
For,
Yes.
for the scenario. what-
Versatility was very, very,
That's
very important for me.
to you. Yeah.
Now his group, no? His former group, Wood Boys with Ambition.
Mm.
All of them had different styles.
All of us were
Every-
different.
every
That's it. That
single
was
And
the
that's what
magic,
made
yeah.
them unique.
It was the
So
magic.
there was somebody for everybody to listen to in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Since
with it.
there was somebody for everybody there.
I
that
think
was
I
cool.
think I still have.
You
it.
used
I
to
still
get
have
those-
the
We
CD.
still have the CDs.
You
yeah.
used to get those Smurfs ass. He made fuck swag.
Yeah, you used
Hey.
to used to be like, fuck swag.
Lyle with the melodies, and look where he took it with the melodies.
100% and it's good, no?
He's good, man.
Look, yo.
I think all of us. I think all of us are ahead of our time.
I'm going to say this, no? It's not so much that we were ahead of our time. Possibly we were ahead of our time because of our environment
Yeah.
wasn't there. But the rest of the world was all busy doing those kind of things already. locally, it wasn't taken to that level because remember at that time, music was just what is this dude from Lavendale, one of the legends here, man.
Oh, he's talking about Heal the Hood, Marco Polo.
Marco Polo, yeah. So that's the kind of music that everybody was listening to
Yeah.
and was used to from Cape Town.
Marco Polo is fucking dope, man, bro.
So one of my favorites. So one of my favorite OGs, but that's just the thing. Like when we made those type of music and whatever, it wasn't that listened to here in Cape Town.
I think also because there's no education on how to monetize. If you make a song, you make a video, how do you get
That's
it out
what-
to all the people?
So today there's no gatekeepers, but back then there were gatekeepers.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to share the information. I want to make money alone.
They wanted to be
But
the only
today
people,
there's
It's
that's why
freely available.
when I made the switch to social media, not just to make money or whatever, or put my face out there or whatever, but it's much easier than making music.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time to make a song. Takes a lot of time
A lot
to
of
mix it.
components.
Yeah. If I can just pull up my phone now, record a 20-second clip and post it, then I'm there. But for artists, you maybe gonna have to lock yourself in a chamber for a year,
And then
record, film, do everything, and now you drop it
yeah,
every month.
all those songs need
Yeah.
to be Yo, that's crazy. But what I will learn social media is
Social media.
instant. We live in a microwave society, so if you can do it now, do it now.
Do
So
it now,
seeing that we're on the topic of content creation, for the people that want to know how you get successful, maybe something that they don't know, or maybe 3 steps that they can follow, or 3 things that stand out to you. That if you speaking to the earlier version of yourself, what would you say, my bro? Do this, and you'll get that result.
Your essential principles.
There's only 3 things you need to understand: is the age bracket you want to talk to, the type of people you want to talk to, and how long you want to talk to them. That's the 3. People's attention, when I say how long you want to talk to them, their attention span is not so long. Like podcasts like this now, an hour, we don't know who's going to watch the whole hour. But I know you got 20 seconds.
Yeah.
100.
I know you got 30
That
seconds.
clip, yeah.
Because if you might be sitting on a cockpot and you're scrolling on social
Yeah.
media there, the video pops up, haha, this was funny, go pause, whatever. I know I can get you for 20 seconds. And now also, who is your audience? So my audience is mostly colored people. Because I speak to colored people.
Yeah.
I'm in a colored community and I do work in my community.
Yeah.
But now I also think about the age bracket. That's why I've set my accounts to 18 and over. Because I'm speaking to people that needs to understand certain things. And it's completely different for somebody that like Cocomelon and Miss Rachel and stuff like that.
That is
They
purely
that's still for children or whatever. Now I want to speak to 18-year-olds and over. People that will understand what it's like to drink alcohol or smoke a cigarette and have stress and stuff like that.
okay.
That's
I
stuff
see,
that they
yeah.
can relate to. So
Yeah.
I speak about that. Since
The third thing.
so I gave you all 3.
Yeah.
Age, who you talking to,
And how long.
how old are they, and how long you want to talk to them.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, it flew over my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the I used to have a formula, but now because I am everywhere, I don't need to work as much anymore. So when I was starting out, I posted like 4 or 5 videos every single day. But now I can post for 2-3 times a week
I've seen
because
it.
I'm already known. My face is already there.
Yeah.
I don't need to work as hard.
If people say, I know if for me, if I see a video of you, I scroll and I say, okay, let me see what this one have to say, because it's always something. It's always like I saw the food review you did not other day, and that made me want to go to that. I don't know where it was. I think you were in
Weinberger.
town. Nah, it wasn't Weinberger, man. It was a place in
Samir.
town.
Samir stick uit, brother. You know how long
Oh,
I've been
smaak
trying to
with
get
that-
Samir.
Shamir's food is nice, bro.
Smaak with
Me
that
and Samir
fritte
was
burgers,
in
man.
college
When
together.
the day I went to Savannah, Savingesi, to go get my rugby tickets.
Oh.
No?
That's the
Yeah.
video I saw. So yeah.
When I get my rugby tickets, we come back. I tell bro that's with me, Reese. He said, nah, man, bro, I'm hungry. I say, you know what? I'm gonna make a phone call. Go. Weinberger opens at 11. This is 10:30, bro. A phone. They say, no, we're not open. We're open at 11. I tell him, bro, drive to that place. We drive. I say, I want 2 OGs. We open at 11. I want 2 OGs. There's Amir pulls up. No, we're going to make burger 2 OGs.
Yeah, klar.
Hey, bro, when that man bought that burger, his whole life changed. The car ride home, he was like, man, bro, I've never had anything like that. Now, that is unique.
Yeah.
But it's the same in social media also. You need to be unique. You need to have something different. You can't sound like everybody else.
And you know that me and Samir was in college together. We were we were doing hospitality most.
So you can come and like make food.
But we had
That's not Ken make food.
My guy.
I know he can cook, man, because they had Fry Guys.
I stay
and I did a video
you
for
came
them
for the
yeah.
steak, for the steak.
No,
okay, let's
nice.
just pause for let it go. You're gonna okay, cool. It's our fans. Like, just storming in here. They want to see us.
Our one loyal, dedicated is every week by the podcast.
Every week is here, yeah.
I like the soup.
Salute. Thank you for the support.
Let's omit the fact that he loves you.
I like the soup.
So yeah, we had Fry Guys. We might pick it up again sometime in the future.
No, why did you stop?
Because logistically it didn't work. My cousin moved to Bellor. So moving around, so it's gas tanks and it's all those other kind of things.
Yeah, but you need to fail.
Yeah.
Maybe how many times I failed?
I think we
I failed so many times, my guy.
I'm kind of an expert
at failing.
at failing.
I started the series Coast Gangster and it failed.
There was a few episodes of that.
I did I think 3 or 4 episodes of Coast Gangster. It failed. I'm finding it out of my pocket. But now I've learned, and now when I do it again, I might do it better.
Yeah, not you might. I've firmly believe it will.
Look here, this is not an understatement, no. The comeback. What is this thing about the comeback? Yeah, something to that effect.
You see, that's a genius. You need to talk to him.
Setback is a setup for me. It's a comeback or something along that line. But it is, my bro, because whenever you come back, you're coming back with that experience.
Yeah, now, before I got monetized and stuff like that, now I decided also I'm gonna take a break from social media because like it was getting too much, man. Like I'm human. There was points in my life where we go eat. You're with your wife and your kids and stuff like that, and people, they have no respect. You're busy eating and they want a fucking picture.
I think you belong to them.
My mouth is full of food. You want a fucking picture.
You don't want to be rude.
You don't want to be rude. Since I train myself to be polite to people. Since I'm a fark in real life. I've trained myself to be polite. But then when I took that break and I came back, my bro, it's like I needed that break.
Just to re-energize.
Yeah, I needed that break.
We took a break from the podcast because Laurent had the surgery, and we didn't record.
He's doing well.
No, definitely. Yeah. So now we're back. I think this is like the second podcast we're recording now.
Third, actually. Technically the third. Yeah.
Oh, so you had a trial run, but it didn't work.
We had a mishap now the other day with a mic cut off and whatever.
Yeah, but you need to fail. That's how you learn.
100%. But now with that, we got the second interview with that person. So we're now going to come back even better.
It's going to be even better. On that and podcast, social media, content creation, and that kind of thing. Have you heard about this? That colored those people talking about the
open chat.
Okay.
How we have
let me light my edge. Let me light my edge and tell you. So I've said this before that the most important thing to social media is shock value.
Yeah.
So what do you think that clip was? That clip was
clickbait.
Something shocking for you to go watch the full episode.
But don't you think
they accumulated like 1.2 or 1.3 million views, and I never saw an episode of them that's in the millions club.
It's always 200,000.
Yeah, it's around about there. So they now are in the millions club. Unfortunately, they had to delete it because you can't say those things, man.
Yeah.
You can't say we chow each other.
That's these colors guys. They chow each other, man. They chow this sisters and the cousins.
I wasn't offended. No. I was just saying you could have taken anything.
You could take it anything, and they've been speaking about colored people for very long.
No. That's what actually made me scroll past that.
Because
look, I can take a joke, Shinzai. I can take a joke, and I
can also take a joke.
I love when people poke one another, bitch, and and say something
for fun,
something.
yeah, but it mustn't be something personal.
But I mean, you like Lorenzo said, now you could have chosen anything. You choose something that is
incest.
my bro, who do you know, my bro? Although he's a paar mannen that have no boundaries, but who do you know that is chowing maka and whatever, Shinzai? Look, you can in his eyes, you can see, someone.
I don't want to say anything on that.
Is he gonna name drop?
No.
Are we gonna go viral? We might just go viral.
I plead the fifth. Now I don't know nobody that's chowing the fucking cousins.
That's crazy, man.
But what I did find is that they actually chow each other.
You know what?
That little group of people.
I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to.
They chow each other.
I don't want to open chats.
I did some research on social media because you can't say that about my fucking people. You mad? And I found that this is I don't want to sound racist, but black people.
Yeah.
No. Look here.
Listen,
racist,
I saw videos
my
like
guy.
me and my cousin, and they get by my car and cack like that, man, bro. I
Look
made
here.
a video.
Okay.
I made a video.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
The voice of reason.
No, here's a disclaimer. We just started. Our podcast is fresh. It's new.
There's no sponsor.
It's fantastic. We have no brand deals.
So, which means we can't get cancelled, man.
Are you gonna cancel nothing?
Technically, you can't get cancelled because you're still in the building first.
My bro, they're going to chow us, my guy.
No,
How?
How?
Remember, we get like on average like 50 views.
Yeah.
But that's besides.
That's besides the point.
Those money's on hundreds of.
That's besides the point, man.
We're speaking
How are they going
opinion.
to cancel you? They can't phone nobody to pull the plug on anything. Your own bosses.
Who they gonna
Those
phone me?
man be sweet, me, but I thought this man's gonna say ridiculous stuff.
Nah, man.
I don't have energy for that.
But look, he's not wrong because I know I'm not gonna say nothing.
Look here,
but
okay.
I've spoken to. I have family.
I'm gonna stop this.
I have family that's that side of the world.
No.
Okay.
No.
I found shit on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the camera. I found shit on the internet. It's not us, bro. Just go to TikTok and search cousins.
Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, no?
Cousins.
That it doesn't. I don't think it's a Dungus thing, man. I don't think it's a cultural. Okay, cultures might be taking it too far because it can be a cultural thing. I don't think it's a race thing. I don't think it's a where you from thing or anything like that. I think it's an individual thing.
Yeah.
Because you can have a person that dabbles in the incest in any.
Actually, this is uncalled for. It's actually most common by white people. But listen here. Have you ever watched the movie? Now listen. Have you ever watched
everybody?
Have you ever watched the movie Wolf on Wall Street?
Oh.
There's a scene there where he's in the diner or something like that, and then they asked him a question about, I heard you married your cousin. He was like, yeah, everybody's wanna bang my cousin. I was like, I'm not gonna let them do it.
You wanna bang my cousin? I bang my cousin. Don't clip that.
And then the kids is not retarded and like that.
So it's fine.
But look,
there's
some parts of the world where this is considered
okay,
it's a
definitely.
must. You must marry within the family.
Definitely.
Fucking sick.
Yeah.
To keep the wealth in the family.
To keep the wealth and the bloodlines.
Okay.
Keep the bloodlines strong.
There's enough wealth and blood outside there, my bro. We don't. Now that's our family thing. Now all of us have 6 fingers because mommy and daddy, which is also
mommy and uncle, uncle, daddy.
Hold up, let me just say this. These are jokes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Lucas, we must put that.
These are jokes.
I will say.
And if we do offend you, I'm not sorry. I'm not
doing something that you shouldn't be feeling offended by.
I'm not sorry. These are jokes.
I will say it was hilarious now to watch you try to be politically correct now in the show, trying to do the dance.
Let me tell you something.
I don't have the energy.
Let me tell you something.
Bro.
Listen here. Now listen. Let me tell you something. I don't care.
You see, you don't care.
I don't care, and I got deals.
I'm
don't care.
with it.
But okay, now here's the thing. People know you like it. People know you like it. And you know what? Now, I'm gonna say this, and this shock a lot of people. Well, I say a lot of people, but I don't know. I would assume it shock a lot of people. When you watch Burger's videos, now, like on a genuine note, now, on a genuine note, when you watch Burger's videos, now, it's always like you can be a bit out there sometimes, no? But you know you get out there because you don't care. But when you watch a sit-down podcast and when you actually speak to Berg and you have a conversation with him, he's a very intelligent guy. He's intelligent and you carry a very good conversation. You're very conversational. You are 100%
I'm a people's person.
Very eloquent in your
I'm a people's person.
So when I say that to people and now we're gonna interview Burger.
Wat ga je zeggen?
That's exactly what somebody told me.
So I'm like, you haven't.
They need to understand there's a difference between the person and the social media character.
100%.
The social media character is a malnai. He can do whatever he wants to.
There's no consequences for him.
There's no consequences for him. But me,
yeah.
Nah, there's consequences for me.
There's a different there.
So that's how do you okay, now you explain to us the balancing in that. But how is it when you at work? Do people treat you different? That's the question, yeah. People treat you different.
It's everywhere the same, and you see if somebody's every day in your face, they don't really care. Man, nice burger, man, it's alright. You know, and I actually like that. Don't make something of me.
Treat me normal.
Treat me like a normal person.
Treat me.
I sometimes have to argue with people that own restaurants and stuff, and they don't want to let me pay for the food. No, bro, you're working like I'm working. I want to pay for my food.
You have respect for that, yeah.
Yeah, but that's I feel because that's means they're serving you. They spend the time. They use their.
But it's now a different conversation when you say you want me to make a video. Yeah. Because then I'm no longer me. Yeah. Now I'm King Burger.
And you're gonna pay me.
Yeah, you're gonna pay me.
Simple as that.
That makes sense. Yeah,
that makes sense.
My next question is, how did you get to monetize?
Kegi, the first thing that I did when I wanted to make money, I had a conversation with Maya, Salvino, and Plasnar, and those are my 3 goats, by the way. Okay. And all of them had different opinions on how to make money. But the monetization thing wasn't in the air yet because of social media and stuff like it. It wasn't there yet. So I needed to get to you to get your money.
Yes.
How am I going to get your money? What do I have to offer? So I started doing videos promoting businesses for small fee. I started like 300 Rand. Today it's much higher. I'm not gonna say because then they were like, who the fuck is he think he is? And because I'm starting to move with professionals and they're teaching me the business and they're showing me the value of a set of eyes.
Yeah.
The value of your set of eyes. So I understand now how that works in marketing and strategizing and stuff like that. So that is a different form of monetization. Yeah. But now when you get to social media monetization in terms of like Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, you know you have to clock a certain amount of subscribers and hours for YouTube. Facebook, there used to be that, but it's completely different. You just need consistency on Facebook. So Facebook Reels is your biggest way of keeping consistent. Because Reels is the same as TikTok's For You page. They just there's nobody really going into your profile watching it. You're on the feed. So the moment you're on the feed, now you're making money, Sinjay. But it wasn't always like that. I had to get a follower total and a hours and all of that. But now today, it's invite only. And how do they invite you? They see, okay, you are consistent. You're posting 3-4 times a day. Okay, we recognize you, we give you a creator's badge or whatever, and now you get into the program, and now here's where the shit starts. Now you need to find yourself. Because you're now making money, and there's some videos that can't make money.
Yeah.
You need to now align yourself in a certain way. How am I going to do this? I can't do the same cock that I was doing. So that's why you'll see now I smoke less in videos. I swear less in videos. Because not everything works for the algorithm.
Evolving your audience now.
Yeah. Not everything works for the algorithm. And which state are you going to? Like, if your video stays here in South Africa, you're not going to make a lot of money. The moment you push over to America, bro, I can show you a video now, 1.3 million views. I made like $10. But now I can show you another video that pushed over into America. 900,000 views. I made $150 of that.
Oh.
TikTok people have to sit on lives, but we're waiting for Gaten McKenzie to have that conversation
I've actually
with
the minister of thingy.
No. He was now on with one of my favorite podcasters of South Africa, Penuel, the Black Pen.
Oh yeah.
So on Convo. And at about, if you fast forward in that episode that they did now, like 2 hours and 10 seconds, then he speaks on now they're all busy trying to get monetization on TikTok. But they're trying to get that creator fund. But not just to bring it, but pay us the same money you're paying them there.
I actually watched a video a while back where there was also this guy that's also been pushing for this for a while. I think I sent the video to you, or you told me you also saw it already. So this guy is basically also doing the same. It's something. He spoke to one of the ministers. It's a young minister that has something to do with I can't remember. You know, we have ministers for everything.
Yeah.
We have too many ministers.
It's a different topic.
Hi, Hamburger, the minister of Kakpraat. I'm gonna own it.
And that's the thing. So like they were busy pushing for the TikTok creators fund and whatever. I think that's gonna pull more people in, and that's actually what made us go hard on the podcast.
Now one thing I can tell you now, I'm not consistent on TikTok because I don't care about the platform. Because the way you make money over there, you have to sit on live.
You have to be live, yeah.
And I've did that in the past where I sit on lives and then people send you gifts, and sometimes I just want to tell them, hey, fuck I man, straighten my account in because TikTok takes like 60%
of it.
So if they send you $1, you get 40 cents.
That's it. 60%.
Like a gift that's worth $1.
Yeah, but it's now their platform, so they can do whatever.
They can do whatever they want to. Sinjay. And I felt like, nah, I can't do this, man. And then Plus Narmas now made me face of Facebook monetization and stuff like that. He actually kept duck for a year. My bro start pushing on Facebook, and I didn't listen. But eventually, when I did listen, I was like, shit, I should have. Long time ago, bro.
That's always the case, no?
So does Facebook have a creators fund?
They have a fund, yeah. They have some type of fund. They have a monetization program. It's called. It used to have individual programs, which is in-stream ads for your long format, ads on the reels, and then they had bonuses and all that. But now it's compiled into one thing, and it's called content monetization.
Okay.
So now you get monetized for everything. I've made more money with pictures than music, bro.
So
I've been reported now for a picture of open chats. No, I made $30 of that picture, but now they reported it. So once they remove that, they remove your money also.
You must get that shit out quick fast.
No, but my thing is my monetization restriction ended yesterday, so it's fine.
Okay.
Remember when you were making so many accounts because you got banned every time? That nigga was banned weekly.
Yeah, I remember you. Nah, no. You see, the reason why I blew up on TikTok was because of Facebook jail. So I went out like, fuck it.
You had to go to TikTok. Yeah.
Go to TikTok. And then that's why I blew up.
Blew up big on TikTok.
Yeah, but the focal money there.
But no.
Focal money.
There's money everywhere.
This was nice, man, bro. Thank you.
We finished already.
We're coming to a close.
We will definitely have a part 2.
We try and say this to not say this, but we try and make all the guests aware really that, you know, we're in the beginning phases of things, and hopefully this also brings us a little bit of traction. And we want to keep the relationship open since if you need anything from our side, don't worry.
Don't worry. Kegi, I'm doing this for free, no? So, but part of it doing for free is I'm expanding my network.
100.
I've did a lot of things for free for a lot of people. But if I need something and you in that lane, then I need something.
Up, yeah.
So
I need a poster, I got somebody I can phone. I need a beat, I got somebody I can phone. I need a studio, I got somebody I can phone.
You need proposals, admin stuff. You got somebody.
Now I got there.
You got somebody.
And that's just the thing. I think that keeps a lot of people behind though. That doesn't look at the world in that manner. And that's kind of what kept us back in music in the beginning was, why was I charging for beats and stuff? I was charging for beats and stuff, and I sold beats and whatever. But at the same time, if I look back at it now in hindsight, I would have probably been a bit further if I had to negotiate a little bit further and give some things away, and we exchange skills. Skills. So that kind of opened my eyes, especially with Laurent. He pushed a lot for networking and that kind of thing. So the benefit of being a part of a podcast that takes it this serious, because there's plenty of podcasts out there right now. But I don't see a lot of podcasts has taken it as serious as this. Besides now the podcast that is already popping right now, since
That's already established.
Yeah, but the reason why they are consistent is obviously they're making
because they're making the money. So that's kind of what keeps the people there is the consistency and the consistency in money. So like we're trying to keep that's the level we come in at in the beginning.
Yeah, but you don't focus on the money now, man.
No, I don't mean the money.
It will come.
It's all about the craft.
Took
now,
me 5 years.
I don't mean the money. I meant like the consistency and the level of the show, having things right, doing things the right way and whatever. And I mean, we have these mics now. We have another mic, but we don't have the mic stand yet for the guest. So that's the next buy and whatever.
It's all part of the evolution.
And it's a little bit
so
expensive.
you need to reinvest in yourself. Yeah. So there's for YouTube. This works for YouTube. This is Mr. Beast's thing, and I tried to apply it to Facebook, but it failed. But I will try again. You need to fail. But the more views you get, the more money you get. The more money you get, the more you can invest. And the more you invest, the more views you get because the video quality is better. So that's the 3-way cycle that you need to follow. But you'll
now
just don't be like all of our other men that like they start something and nothing is happening and then they fucking give up.
I can promise you that
we are very delusional in that aspect.
Delusional.
We believe that this is going to be a success. Simple as that.
Like right now, it's a running joke where we say the number one podcast nowhere in the world.
Yeah.
But
ladies and gentlemen, you need to subscribe to the number one podcast nowhere in the world.
Here we go.
That's a belief.
You heard it from Kimberger.
I'm gonna tell you now. I can guarantee you at least 1,000 views on this thing.
100%.
I promise you, I'm gonna take you there.
I love the confidence.
Now I promise you, I'm gonna take you there. I had a conversation with the other men that I did podcast for, and their views was also in the same. The moment I went on there, because I push it on my own, because the content that I'm going to clip from this is gonna make me some money.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
It's equal beneficial for everybody.
Yeah, and then so you get more hours, you get more subscribers, but it's a 2-way street. We need to meet each other halfway.
100%. So we have some people doing our posting our social media.
No, that's cock.
But now
don't ever give anybody else control of your social media. Do it yourself.
I mean, but the posting is too hectic because the time is pretty thin.
You need to find a way to do it yourself. If you have a timing issue, find a way to do it yourself. The moment you give somebody else control, and I'm just gonna say this because it's happened to many people. I'm gonna give Slang control of my social media. Me and Slang have a fallout. But as a post, I'm not posting nothing. Matter of fact, you know what? Give me a croon and I give you your page back. Or you know what? I should sell your page. Rather do it. That happened to Crow Boss. That happened to 21 Promo and Pingy. Who else did it happen to? It happened to Culture Game.
Yeah, so okay.
Yeah, 2 minutes. So what do you think about the current state of hip hop? Who's your favorites? Who's bullshit? Who do you think is making money? Who's not making money?
That's just one clip.
I can tell you now. I can tell you now who's making money. 21 Promo and Pink is definitely making money, but nowhere the level where they should be making money.
They are quite good.
And those boys are my favorite, but not this gangster cuck music that they're making now. I don't fuck with that because that's not something that I can listen to with my children. You understand what I'm saying? So there's one specific song that I want to repeat with them. It's called Ik Moet Move, and then I also did something with them just to, cater to outside also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Understand what I'm saying? But my favorites right now, YTTG. It's got beautiful melodies. It reminds me of a Coca, but it's just a deeper Afrikaans version. And obviously we're gonna have your creams or whatever, but they're not making any music right now. One, I don't listen to Crow.
Why not?
I don't listen to Crow.
Why not?
I don't fuck with his mindset.
Why not?
We had some fucking petty fallout on Facebook in the comment section. I think you remember that. We had a argument there. He said something about content creators and registering music and all of that bullshit. But the way he went about it, I just didn't fuck with it. You understand what I'm saying? So instead of attacking us that does make content, why don't you say, come show me how you do this?
Okay.
No,
so that they can also eat.
Joyner is another brother I fuck with heavy. Am I making bank on Facebook, bro?
Okay. Facebook is the priority.
This
Facebook is
the commonality.
Yeah, seeing through the whole thing.
So, okay, no, that answers the question, yeah.
YTTG, my favorite right now.
I will say, from our conversation, I always thought you had this like arrogance. So to say, but now, no. Now that I'm talking to you, you intelligent as well. Sorry, man, you intelligent. You know you have a plan. You're strategic in the way you're moving.
Yeah,
but also you're a polite ass nigga.
I'm one of the nicest people
Yeah,
you ever meet, man, bro.
If I do say so myself.
Yeah, if I
Because,
do say so myself.
I've-
But there has been situations where I
Yeah.
wasn't nice. Since what is that? It's a quote, man. They say for every action,
There's an
there's
equal
an
opposite.
equal opposite reaction.
Yeah, bro.
So if you're nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to you. But if you take me with a gat, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I had a situation on the beach. Me and my family, my cousin and his family, and then there was like a group of 5 brasa, but they tarting me, man.
Of course, they obviously know you.
Yeah, they tarting me, man. I turned around and I
Snap. The
en
11
hy
deel
het
came out.
11 deel het uitgekom.
Here we go.
And I was not polite. I was very rude. I guess my well no ek skop vir jou. Na jou man, you understand what I'm saying? My neef is bekeer my bro. Hy bekeerde baas het uitgekooi. Hy was my security right dag. Hy staan agter my. Hulle is 5 man. I'm like, nah, bang is so gemeen. Hy sê, nah, man, man, wat dangas vat my bro. But I'm one of the nicest people that you will meet.
Very, very much, I will say. I actually have my last question. I know we have to finish.
Okay.
Have you ever made a video or piece of content that you thought, I might have gone a bit too far here?
Nah, I don't feel like that because I don't think like that. If you put a lot of when you make music, you put a lot of thought into it, no?
Yeah.
Because you want to deliver some type of message or you want to stay on topic.
Yeah.
With social media and content creation, I don't have to care about that.
I've seen it.
I don't have to care about that. I don't have to I can say whatever I want, and I don't look at myself and say, nah, you went too far there or whatever. Nah, I said what I said and I stand by it. And I dare you to challenge me.
No, there was what was the video I saw? I think it was in Lavendale where you get this bro with the DA paid for the 50 rand for the beer or something, and you said, my bro,
that was hilarious.
I was crying of that video. But I must say, yo, 50 man, nog nooit.
That's a crazy.
It was hilarious.
It's the type of freedom that I have, but a lot of people don't have that type of freedom.
As you talking about that, and as we're moving through the social media buzz and stuff, with the podcasting and that, I feel myself getting a bit more fearless, no? Making content.
You need to.
Yeah,
you need to.
Because
you need to have that it factor, that wow factor. You need to have it.
And that only comes out when you start releasing and letting go and just being yourself.
And whatever, and I can tell you the beauty of social media also is that when you go through something, I don't mean like in a personal sense of maybe cheating, whatever. You don't have to talk about cack like that. But like
you hide your cheating.
Huh?
You hide your cheating.
Even though it's gonna get you views, Dutchman like to get people in trouble, man.
Right,
He almost got me now the other day.
I'm asking interesting questions that people want to know, man.
Nah, ek het 'n baie mooi vrou by die huis, man, ja. And she don't play about that bullshit.
Okay. Here we go.
She will stab somebody. But nah, like normal stuff that you will find funny, man.
Yeah.
Kyk jy weet julle wat het nou gebeur? Die jong ding mos ek gaan drink saam groot mense. Kyk hoe lyk hy. You know, postcard like that, bro. It's funny.
No?
And it's relatable.
It's relatable. Everybody got somebody that ja, dat sy ding sy kan drink
Kan handle, yeah.
Atel, sy gaat jou arm in die veen. Ai, here shape. You know?
Damn.
Thank you very much.
That was a profound interview, I was.
And this is where we wrap it up. Thank you very much for tuning into this episode of Put It By The Wall.
Pop. King Burger.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Like,
All the
comment,
good stuff.
subscribe, share it, and I promise them 1,000 views.